All right, John. John says I should check my pinned video, his pinned video and website. I might be surprised. I'm going to do that. But first, I'm just going to go over here, refill my coffee. This is the last coffee of the day. At 4 o'clock, we don't do any more coffee. It's still hot. This is pot number 2. Actually, we'll pot 1.5. It's the first one was split. And of course, got to put some heavy cream in that coffee. If you're not doing heavy cream, oh, you're missing out. Hiroko taught me this, and she was ahead of her time. Smart woman. Miss her. Okay. Anyway, we got the cream, we got the coffee, we need the tunes, and then we're gonna take a look at whatever the hell it is you want me to look at. Put some. Whoa, a little loud. All right. All right, Johnny boy, what do you got? What do you got? Check my pinned video and website. We made AI structured outputs 1 million times faster. 1 million times faster structured generation with Rysana. Hold on. It's a video. Okay, so let me pause this. Let's listen to what you got to say.
4.0 here, and what you'll notice is it takes about... Hey y'all, I wanted to talk real quick about Rysana's inversion models and how we made structure generation about 1 million times faster than alternatives like OpenAI. So we're going to run this structured language model call with OpenAI's GPT-4o here, and what you'll notice is it takes about 10 seconds for the server to compile this schema. Now this schema describes the structured data response we want back for our application to manage these contacts and take a couple different actions depending on what the user asks for. And so in this case, of course, the prompt is update my relation for Anna.
God, I'm
she's my
surprised
sister,
how bad this is.
And you'd expect the new relationship type to be family here because the enum is on friend, family, or coworker. Now, what you'll notice right away is OpenAI is way too slow to compile to use an real-time application. They do have a cache, which can speed up the request quite a bit, but even with the cache, it's still just far too slow to use in real time. When you're building an app for real-time use, you want all of your end-to-end interactions to be done in less than 100 milliseconds or so because human reaction time is around that mark, and if it feels like it takes less than the blink of an eye, your users aren't going to feel like they're waiting around for you. Your application is slow or poorly built or whatever. And so you'll see with Rysana's inversion model, we get exactly the same correct response back, but it only takes about 20 milliseconds. Now, part of that is because the compiler is about 1 million times faster, so it only takes a few microseconds instead of about 10 seconds to get ready to generate. It's also just because the models are faster inherently. Now, one thing that's quite annoying about using a slower compiler is if you're actually changing your application, you might be hitting the cache in production, but as I'm working on the app, let's say I want to expand this enum so that we can actually see that Anna is the user's sister, not just a family member, then it's going to take OpenAI quite a while to recompile. Inversion, as you can see right here, instantly got the updated value correct, but if we run it with OpenAI, it's going to have to freshly recompile the entire schema because it's changed now, and so you'll see it takes, again, about 10 seconds, and then we'll hit it with a cache, and it'll probably take a couple seconds again. Now, one thing that's quite important about this is if your application has any sort of dynamic data, like these contacts that you would presume would be loaded in from a database and different for every user, you can't actually benefit from a cache. So you'll see it took about 19 seconds without a cache, and now we'll see with the cache how long it takes. 8.5 seconds. Obviously, none of these are usable in a real-time feeling application, but the data's correct, so you could still build something with this. Anyways, the point is, if you're waiting around 20 seconds, 50 seconds, multiple minutes every time you make an update to the schemas in your application, it's just really cumbersome to your workflow as a developer. Now, let's say we wanted to make this whole schema even a little bit bigger. It's not going to be huge by any means, but we're adding on a few new actions, so it's kind of approaching the complexity that we would see in a fairly sophisticated language model app. And what you'll notice right away is that OpenAI actually won't even allow us to use a schema this large. It would just take far too long to compile or something like that. On the other hand, inversion, as you can probably expect, still returns the exact perfect response right away, and you'll notice that the time hasn't even increased because the compiler is so fast that you're not even seeing it on the scale of milliseconds. In fact, it's probably only taking a couple microseconds. So this is quite significant. Obviously, we can also change the prompt here, so we could say delete my contact with Bo, and you'll see again we get a perfect response right away. We could say unblock egret, and we'll get another perfect response right away, and these are even faster, about 10 milliseconds. The really important thing about this is inversion actually allows you to chain together multiple LLM calls alongside database calls and all sorts of APIs or whatever else you have on your backend interactions, and still remain within that 200, 100 millisecond end-to-end mark so that your users don't feel that the interaction takes any time. This means you can build applications with inversion that you literally can't build with anything else, whether you've got a custom AI chip accelerator provider, whether you've got a smaller model that's maybe not as smart. You just can't reach these time marks with anything other than inversion, and the compiler is really a crucial part of that because you don't want to be bottlenecked by how complex you can make your schemas based on the speed of the compiler. That's going to limit what you can do with your application and what sort of interesting design.
All right, Ryan, or John, sorry. Rysana, general intelligence at the speed of light. Ooh, I like this. Let's go ahead and turn my music back on. And I'm going to go ahead and clone this website. So I like animations like that. Oh jeez. Rysana.com. Rysana.com. General intelligence at the speed of light. Fuck it, sorry. I'm not going to clone this right now. So I'm curious, what is this? All systems normal. So you get your status page up front. Sorry, music's a little loud. Get access. Love the site. I'm digging it. Love the vibe. Been added to the wait list. Love this. Keyboard shortcuts, but what's the shortcut to go back? I love your little icons. What's okay? Okay. Oh man, I love this. I am surprised. What is wealth? Wealth, always maintain confidence in your wealth with effortless on tracking insights, stocks. Company. What are we looking at? Copyright. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. But yeah, copyright is a sign of lack of genius. AI superpowers for your app. Okay, so what? We create the world's fastest, most reliable general intelligence that can build the future sooner. Inversion. Fast, reliable, structured LLMs. We built inversion. Structured LLMs designed to solve speed, reliability, reasoning issues in previous systems. I mean, sure. I 100% agree. This is fantastic. And I think that there is a huge need for this. You should get acquired by one of these I mean, I want to try it. You know, I'm not really impressed until I can try it. But I'm very impressed by your website. I love the design. I love the animations. I love the keyboard shortcuts. Especially because I don't have a phone. I'm a keyboard guy. One plan, one price. Company, home, log, pricing. Who are you? Resources. Oh, this is awesome. Wait, do you make this? My goodness, this is beautiful. Do you make, is this open source? This, it's fantastic. Let's turn this into a scroll theme. Love it. Oh my goodness. Give this guy a star. Who is this? And how do I get that lovely AI? Bun down. On fast. Built on bun. React shaders. Rysana AI TypeScript library. See what your bun down is. Fast all-in-one markdown runtime and bundler. Bun down. John, your activity is private. Okay, I've already seen you. So I guess that's all I can see for now. I can't try anything. Well, anyway, back to your question. Let's go back to your original question. I've lost it. Lost the plot. Oh yes. Okay, I know exactly what you're missing and what Sam is missing and what all these fucks are missing. There are plenty of breadcrumbs around, but I could fit it into a tweet. That tweet's gonna cost some money. Because I'm tired of doing work for Sam and for YC for free. Pay me, bitch. Not you, John. You're cool. I like Rysana. I love YC. But they've treated me poorly. I was a secret weapon to them for so long, and I'm tired of it. Oh, shit. Here we go, Aretha. Sing it. Let me hear it, Aretha. Thank you, Aretha. Thank you, John. My lips are sealed. I'll probably spill it. Who am I kidding? I can't keep a secret. Cheers.